Good evening. My name is Stephanie Mahfood, and I'm the Interim Dean of the School of Education at Webster University. I'm here to show you some tools that we use here in the School of Education to help prepare our students who are studying to be future teachers. At Webster, we believe several things about teaching teachers. First of all, we believe that teaching is a skill. It's not something that you're born to do. It's something that you learn to do. And so we focus our instruction and our coursework and our activities that we do with students very much on that. The second thing is that we believe that teachers teach in community with each other. And so what we are always doing is putting our students together in their groups with classmates, with their professors, and helping them watch their practice, learn together, observe their practice, discuss it, try it again. And then the third thing goes along with just what I said, that it really takes practice and discussion in a safe space to learn how to teach well. And so what I'm going to do is to show you actually a clip. I'm going to share my screen and show you some technologies that we use. Prior to students getting into the classroom with real students to kind of help them practice and look at what they are doing in their teaching. So this is one of our former students here that you see on the right-hand side. And then you see some other students. I'm not going to say too much about them right now, but I'm just going to play this video and have you just watch and observe, and then I'm going to stop and show you some different things that are going on here.
Hey, we're good.
Good. Well, what's that? Go ahead.
Oh, I was just trying to read the kitchen rules behind you. Do we have to adhere to the kitchen rules too?
Oh, sorry about that. I'm actually in my home learning space today, and those are rules that my family has to follow when they eat in my house, but I have some other things that we have to follow. So for example, like we do with every lesson, just make sure that your eyes are watching and your ears are listening and your voices are off. We will have some time that you guys can interact with each other and me, but also that your body is calm and you're ready to learn. I'm really excited today because today we are going to learn about figurative language and idioms, which we'll get more into what this is. But what figurative language is what an author can do to add color or humor or a funny message to really emphasize an idea. By a raise of hands, does anyone know what figurative language is? Have you heard that before?
No, I haven't heard that. No, but I'm writing a novel, so this might help me in my novel.
Oh, that's awesome. Thanks, Jayla and Emily. I think this will really help you. You might find that you could use figurative language in your novel that you're writing to just add something fun to what you're writing, or also kind of emphasize an idea. So we'll learn a little bit about this if you don't know what it is. Here's kind of a long definition, and we're going to unpack it a little bit, but figurative language is language that's intended to create an image in your head or associate with something, or just kind of put something in the mind of the reader that goes beyond the literal meaning or what's expected of those words.
And I'm going to stop right there. So you might be saying, what in the world am I looking at? Well, what you're looking at is actually two platforms that we use to provide our students with practice. The first one that you'll see is this is an avatar classroom. It's classroom simulation software, and it's called Mursion. This is the elementary class. There's also a secondary class that our secondary teachers work with. But what this allows a teacher to do, this teacher's in Zoom, this is a recorded Zoom video, is to get some practice teaching in the simulation, right? And what you don't see here is that this teacher, Michelle, is teaching with her peers watching her. So what she can do is she can pause the simulation. She can ask for help in it, or the professor who is in this can also stop the simulation and have a discussion. They can back up the simulation and try it again. The simulation is actually being run on the other side by a real person. So there is a real person making the avatars talk and act and do what they do. The other thing that you might have noticed is that you saw some words kind of flying in, right? Here's one. Here's another one, right? So what is this? So this is our second platform. It's called VIO. VIO means Video Enhanced Observation. So this video that was taken in Mursion was uploaded into VIO, and then there was something called a tag session done with it. A tag is just a label. It's a look for. It's something that we're trying to observe, right? And a tag set is a set of labels. This tag set is actually our presence tag set. So it's built around labels that involve what teachers do to establish themselves in the classroom as a teacher, to hold the attention of students and motivate them, to provide directions, and to keep students engaged. And so some of the tags you see are things like teacher voice and eye contact and gestures, right? And all of these have specific definitions. What we can do then is, so what Michelle has done is she has watched this video and then she's tagged it. So she's sort of dissected it to see where she does these things. And she can watch it from beginning to end and see those words pop up. Or she could come over here and say, well, what's going on here? And then she could play the video.
Exactly what it says. And we're going to do another
right
one.
From there. The other thing that this gets is at the end, you can get the data, the statistics about how many times the teacher did certain tags using the voice, using the body, student connection, right? So we can dissect and get the final data from that tag set. Then what Michelle can do, and I'm going to stop sharing now. Then what Michelle can do is to think about what she wants to focus on or work on in her next simulation to improve. I don't know if you've ever watched yourself doing anything on video, but it's kind of, it's an eye-opening kind of adventure if you ever have. So our teachers have that safe space to practice in and work through and workshop before they get into the classroom and work with students. So these are some of the things that we might be doing if you join us for our summer workshop that we will be doing for people who might be interested in teaching. So I hope to see you there, and I hope to get to work with some of these tools with you.